Hello, Dr. J, classmate. My name is Rosalinda. I want to talk about power. Power has, People has power to make a decision either at work or in our daily lives. Power is utilized in a large organization, such as healthcare business institution worldwide. Also, knowledge is power, according to Sir Francis Bacon. The exciting part about knowledge and power is acquiring an information describing a person's character, job, medical data, school information, or criminal background. However, I want to think about power in positive sides of the organization. Power influence or raise individual or group competence to get their job done successfully. There are many sources of power that corporations use to boost the staff and the workers to behave appropriately at their place of duty, to receive the organization's operation and intention successfully. Legitimate power comes from authority and cultural norms. It consists of loyalty, social rank, and the organization hierarchy. To encourage a person's beliefs and the motivating force agent use of power is just and right. For example, in our culture, we respect our parents' advices and not once question their decision in our future career. Reference power arises from the power of manager's personal charisma and its effect on the recipient influence. The individual acknowledgement of prestige to the influential agent lead to a desire to please or emulate agent. For example, in the military, we obey the rules and engagement of our supervisor because of his or her position and praising their charismatic personality. Expert power develops from individuals' point of view of knowledge possessed by compelling agent of power. Its strength is different from with perceived extent with the agent's knowledge. For example, the relationship between a physician recognize his or her credential or board of certification along with substantial experience practicing medicine. The nurse share his or her education as well as their experience with expert power. Reward power offers an incentive for the individual on the receiving end to change his or her behavior. He or she is looking forward to receiving a reward or recognition. For instance, a hardworking employee volunteered to remain at the workplace to finish the healthcare organization financial report for a group meeting in the morning. Reward power depends on the influential healthcare provider to offer rewards within the scope of their authorization. Furthermore, a medical doctor cannot promise the nurse a vacation time or increased salary because of the organizational regulation. Resource power is the excessive quantity of resources that an individual manager or executive control and both people has proportion of the organization total asset. For example, other health business corporation, a vice president can approve a higher expenses cost than a director. Decision power is strictly related to an individual levels of authority within the organization. A useful source of power is for staff members who are influenced by the decision maker. For instance, in the most hospital, the physician cannot make treatment or can make treatment decision for their patient. However, in the administrative decision on a new business or project, needs an executive level to make the approval. What are the positive impacts on an organization when its members exercise power and play the political games within Mintzberg political game framework? The employee action that uses power strategically to accomplish results and capitalize on self-interest does not necessarily match the organization goal. Mintzberg 1983 explained the observable fact an individual, a group, or behavior goals is natural. These people were narrow minded, usefully troublesome, and above all, lack of intelligence. Endorsed either by formal authority and accepted their trust, nor certified expert. In other words, some member of the organization will do anything to get their recognition, reward, or power, regardless of the situation. It's a contrary that is a threat or a punishment. If the individual or group does not agree with in the instruction, for example, a supervisor made a surprise visit in the emergency department and questioned the medical staff how's everyone getting along at the workplace. The workers replied to the supervisor that everybody was doing fine and get along well, but in reality, some nurses do not see eye to eye. It will impact the organization negatively. However, the manager will have to schedule a training session on work ethics for some individual that don't get along. This will impact the organization leadership positively. Networking. Networking can be negative or positive, socializing with people, such as having dinner after work, partying with them on a weekend, and at the same time, he or she is asking for a position to another department. It doesn't seem negative because the individual working in a present unit will have a negative impact with that section. However, the other department will gain an employee and still in the same company. Volunteering. An individual or group of people volunteer to sell companies t-shirt promoting the organization business and services to the community. I think this will impact the organization. Perhaps business will expand successfully. But the last one is personality. From my past experience working either from the military or healthcare facility, to have a charismatic personality or agreeable individual makes useful convincing debates and will receive a favorable treatment from the administrator. For example, making eye contact, saying good morning, hello, and show respect to your coworkers will impact the institution team building positively. Thank you.